They sit in the shadows under the bridge, both injured. Ekko after being shot at by Marcus and surviving her firelight bombs, Jinx after being repeatedly punched in the face by Ekko. Jinx refuses to look at the cursed cord around her finger, but she can't bring herself to leave, either. Ekko, on the other hand, can't seem to take his eyes off the string.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Jinx looks up at him and realizes that he's right. The never-ending dull ache is gone. The street lights from the bridge touch her string, the green and blue catching her attention. Her eyes betray her as they move to look at the short string between them. It is unfair how lovely the thread is to look at and how nauseating it makes her feel at the same time. The string is back, and yet again she has failed to actually achieve anything. It has been so long that she's forgotten how comforting the thought of having Ekko as her soulmate was, because this weakness for sure isn't the same feeling. The string shouldn't be this special. It shouldn't pull them closer to each other. She locks eyes with him and knows that there's only one question on both their minds. Why? It's something they could figure out together. Neither of them dares to suggest it. Ekko breaks the silence once again.
Why did you do it?
Knowing exactly what he's referring to, Jinx bites her swollen lip, causing the already existing cut to start bleeding again. She did it because she believed it was the right thing to do. Because she wasn't his powder anymore. Because she would have ruined everything eventually anyway. So what would have been the point of prolonging the inevitable? There was no logic in how she managed to get rid of the red string of fate the first time. She started anew. She let go of her past life, her name, her sister, and soulmate, but it didn't work. The decision has haunted her dreams ever since, pestering inside her like an infected wound.
I know that it was a long time ago and we've both moved on, but I still feel like you owe me an explanation. Never mind being fated soulmates. What happened to the promise of being best friends? I thought our friendship, if anything, was real.
Maybe what we've become proves that it was never real, she replies in her head. But then she looks at the returned soulmate string, doubts filling her head. Friends, soulmates, enemies, and now what?
Say something.
I did it because I didn't need you.
Did it ever cross your mind that I would have needed you?
Her breathing stops. Ekko scoffs.
Why do you look so surprised? Did you really think none of it affected me at all? Did you ever even pause to think about how I felt? I didn't just lose one friend that night. I lost my whole family. I lost every single one of you.
Jinx squeezes her eyes shut, feeling her insecurities coming to the surface.
And when I found out you were alive, I was...
Ekko cuts himself off and shakes his head.
I just wanted you back. But no, you'd rather live with the tyrant and become a terrorist than be with me.
She brings her hands to her head, the string brushing her cheek feather-light.
And I was so angry at you for what you did to me, what you've been doing to
Stop! Ekko stops. 20 minutes ago, they were trying to kill each other. In her opinion, the best thing would be to put them both out of their misery, but her minigun is still up there on the bridge. Her head feels like it's about to explode, but Ekko lets her take her time. Slowly, she calms down. When she finally looks up again, letting her guard down a bit, her ex-soulmate, no, just soulmate now, still seems agitated. She understands where he's coming from, because she has also spent years hating him. But as Jinx looks at him, hatred is the last feeling that emerges inside her. Ekko studies her.
Are you okay?
It is this little question that overwhelms Jinx the most, the realization that Ekko still cares about her. She nods. Ekko nods back before raising his left hand. The string is almost invisible, but there's no denying that it is there.
I never tried to save you. I wanted to help you, because I loved you.
Her throat closes up again.
I mourned you like you were dead.
You know very well that Powder is dead.
No.
The firmness in his voice annoys her.
You're Powder, and you're not dead.
She opens her mouth to protest, but he's faster.
I'm not telling you which name to use. What I mean is that even after everything you've said and done, after everything that has happened between us, I saw you on that bridge. You, my old best friend.
The memory of the fury on his face transforming into fondness flashes through her mind. She imagines him as a 10-year-old boy, his fluffy hair and crazy inventions, her best friend who used to be nothing but a positive force in her life. Ekko is staring at her. Jinx meets his eyes, doesn't back down. He's being sincere and vulnerable, and she owes him the same. Always equals, despite always being at each other's throats. Ekko leans closer.
If you ache, I ache. You see me for what I am. I see you for what you are. You burn. I burn.
She doesn't understand why she's fighting back tears. Someone who's a walking, talking Jinx doesn't deserve a soulmate. But even Milo's ghost is silent, giving her this opportunity, even at the risk of her heart bleeding out. Are we too complicated?
Maybe.
Ekko's eyes say, but as he holds his hand out, Jinx knows he believes in second chances. And she must too, otherwise the string of fate wouldn't have reappeared. Staring at her oldest friend, staring at the blue string tied around his finger, Jinx can't ignore the dread in her heart, but maybe she doesn't have to. For years, she was convinced that Ekko and her could never become anything, lying to herself she didn't long for him. Awake and asleep, the invisible burns always reminding her of what she lost. She has no idea how this will turn out, because there's no way she's leaving Silco. But the last thing she wants is to lose Ekko again. So when Ekko offers her his little finger, Jinx accepts, linking their fingers and taking a leap of faith, leaving her soul in his care.